Magandang buhay! Ang inyong lingkod, Teacher Hill. Ang video po natin ay tungkol sa quadratic inequality. Ito po ay parallel sa Grade 9 Mathematics Module, Lesson 6, Week 6. Objectives: illustrate quadratic inequalities, solves quadratic inequalities, and solve problems involving quadratic inequalities. So, define natin what is quadratic inequality. It is a mathematical statement that relates a quadratic expression as either less than or greater than another. It is also an inequality that contains polynomial whose highest exponent is 2. Kaya kung mapapansin natin kanina, kung siya ay second degree, pagkatapos may symbol ng less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to, masasabi natin yon ay quadratic inequality. Tandaan, may second degree at saka may symbol na greater than, less than, or equal to, or greater than or equal to. Yon ay mga quadratic inequality. Okay. Task 1. Identifying whether the given is quadratic or not. X squared minus 4x plus 5. X plus 3 times x minus 3 greater than 0. 4x squared plus 8x plus 4 equals 0. X squared plus 18x is less than or equal to 0. Based sa definition ng ating quadratic inequality, ito ay may second degree at may symbol ng less than or greater than. Kaya itong number 1, ito ay not quadratic inequality. Although may second degree, wala namang inequality symbol na greater than or less than. Ito ay quadratic inequality kasi kapag minultiply natin ang x plus 3 times x minus 3 equals x squared minus 9. So, may second degree, may symbol na greater than. So, quadratic inequality. Ito, may second degree, equal. Obviously, not quadratic inequality kasi equal yan, equation yan, hindi inequality. At yung number 4, may square at merong inequality symbol, quadratic inequality. Okay, naintindihan na? Sa task 1, i-identify nyo kung quadratic or not. So, yung next slide natin ay to illustrate the solution set on the number line. We need to consider the inequality symbol used in quadratic inequality. So, ito yung mga symbols. Less than, greater than, hollow circle. Kapag hollow circle, the critical points are not included. Less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, solid circle. The critical points are included. Examples. X greater than negative 1. So, ang critical point natin ay negative 1. Greater than, so ibig sabihin hollow. Hindi included ang negative 1. Going to the right. Lahat ng numbers na except negative 1, pakanan, yan ay solution ng inequality. Next. Y is less than or equal to negative 1. So, yung symbol ng inequality ay less than or equal to, eto siya. Ibig sabihin, solid circle. Kapag solid circle, included itong negative 1. So, lahat ng numbers na pakaliwa kasama ang negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4 ay solution ng inequality natin. Next, y greater than or equal to negative 1. Okay? Ibig sabihin, ang negative 1 included, greater than or equal to, going to the right. Okay, so mapapansin nyo kung kailan siya ba nagiging going to the right or going to the left. Sa akin lang, yung itinuturo ko to dati, para mas maintindihan nila, literally, kapag nakatapat sa letter yung inequality symbol, automatic, ang direction ay going to the right. Ito, hindi nakatapat, going to the left ang arrow natin. Ito, nakatapat, kaya going to the right. Yung number 4, x is less than 1, x is greater than 1, means hollow circle, hindi included yung 1. So, lahat ng numbers na nasa right side ng 1 ay solution ng inequality natin. Or yung solution ng value ng x. Okay? Naintindihan na? Mamaya susunod natin is mag-identify tayo. Slide. So, lesson task 2. Graph the following on a number line. So, yung ginawa natin kanina na pagpapaliwanag, i-apply natin dito sa lesson task 2A. So, i-graph natin yung inequality nito. X greater than negative 3. So, x greater than negative 3, ito yung ating magiging sagot. So, gawa tayo ng numbers. Pwedeng negative 5 to positive 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sa kaliwa, negative 1. So, depende yan kung paano natin maipapakita yan. Sa akin, ito lang, okay na yan. Yan, ito, pwede na yan. Okay? So, ito yung given, x greater than 3, symbol, greater than. Ibig sabihin, hollow. Okay? Kapag hollow, hindi included ang 3. At, yung inequality nakatapat sa letter, so it means going to the right. Lahat ng numbers na madadaanan or mas malaki sa 3 ay solution ng ating inequality or ng value ng x. Okay, next. X is less than or equal to negative 4. Hollow or solid? Okay. Tama. Solid circle yan. Okay? So, negative 4, negative 3 sa kanan, negative 5 sa left side niya. So, dahil hindi nakaharap sa letter yung inequality symbol, ang direction ay going to the left. Okay? So, negative 4 kasama kasi solid circle yan. Included yung negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. Yan yung mga value ng x. At ito, x greater than 0. Ano ba yung mga number greater than 0? Kung i-illustrate natin ang inequality, so ito yung 0, saan kaya ang direction? Paganyan or pakaliwa? So, tingnan natin. So, okay, going to the right at hollow circle. Kasi hindi included ang 0. So, mas malaki sa 0, yun yung solution ng ating inequality. Ito yung task 2A. Magga-graph kayo. Okay? Sa atin, papagamit natin yung graphing paper. Pwede na yan. Or kung saan kayo pasasagutan ng inyong teacher. Okay, next. Lesson task 2B. Write the inequality. Baligtad naman. Given tayo ng number line. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin, ini-name natin to ng inequality. Open circle, going to the right. So, ano kaya siya? Greater than or less than? Okay, so greater than yan. X is greater than 1. Open circle or hollow circle, going to the right. Nakatapat sa letter yung inequality. Number 2. Solid. Ibig sabihin included. Kapag solid, ano kaya siya? greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Going to the left. So, x is less than or equal to negative 2. So, hindi nakatapat yung inequality symbol sa x. Kasi papunta siya sa left side. So, lahat ng number included ang negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, and so on are the solution of the x. Okay? Next. Etong last. Going to the right. Okay, parehas sila ng symbol. Okay, going to the right. So, that is x greater than negative 3. Ang negative 3 ba ay included or solution ng ating inequality? Hindi, kasi hollow circle siya. Negative 3, mas mataas sa negative 3, yun ang value ng x natin. Naiintindihan? So, ito yung gagawin nyo sa task 2B ng module nyo. Lesson task 3. Tell whether the given statement below illustrate quadratic inequality in one variable or not. Example number 1. 7 more than twice a number is less than 20. Okay? Ano kaya yan? Ito yung ating representation. 2x plus 7. Kasi twice a number, so that is 2x. More than 7, so that is plus 7, is less than 20. So, inequality symbol. Bakit kaya siya not quadratic inequality? Kasi wala siyang second degree. Okay? Number 2. The width of a picture frame is 8 in less than its length and its area is 48 inches. Okay, representation. Okay? Ng ating area. X times the quantity of x minus 8 equals 48. So, not quadratic inequality. Bakit kaya? Kasi ito yung nire-represent niya is 48 inches. Okay? So, hindi siya is less than na nakalagay. Next, number 3. So, continuation lang ng lesson task 3. Question number 3. The length of the rectangular plot is 12 meter longer than its width, and the area is greater than 36 meters square. Ano kaya to? Quadratic inequality or not? So, check natin muna through mathematical sentence. So, x times the quantity of x plus 12. So, ito yung nire-represent ng the length of the rectangular plot is 12 meter longer than its width. And the area, this is the area, is greater than 36 meter. Is greater than, ito yung symbol ng inequality. Kaya, masasabi natin to, ito ay quadratic inequality. So, ganyan yung gagawin natin sa lesson task 3. Okay? So, next. So, find the solution set of 3x squared minus 9x minus 30 is less than or equal to 0. So, ita-transform natin ang given inequality into quadratic equation. So, yung inequality symbol, papalitan natin siya ng equal para siya maging equation. Next, ginawa ko dito, nag-divide ako ng 3th term. So, 3x squared divided by 3, so that is x squared. Negative 9x divided by 3 is negative 3x. Negative 30 divided by 3 is negative 10. Equals 0. So, next, ginamit ko dito solving quadratic equation by factoring. The factor of x squared minus 3x minus 10 equals 0 is x plus 2 times x minus 5. Check. 2 times negative 5, negative 10. Sum of negative 5 and 2 is negative 3. So, tama yung factor natin. Next, equate to 0 or zero product property. X plus 2 equals 0 sa left side. X minus 5 equals 0 sa right side. Next is solve for x by means of APE or transposition. So, x plus 2, itong positive 2 transpose sa right side ng equation. So, it becomes x equals negative 2. At itong x minus 5 equals 0 by means of APE by 5 or yung negative 5 nag-transpose sa right side. So, it becomes positive 5. So, x equals to 5. So, this will be our critical point. So, critical points or values, magte-test tayo kung ang ating graph ba ay magsasalubong or maghihiwalay. So, ginamit natin ay x squared minus 3x minus 10 equals 0. Ginawa natin, i-divide natin ng 3 kung natatandaan nyo doon sa una nating pinakita. So, mag-test-test tayo. This is our testing point. So, this is our graph. So, ito yung number line, ito yung negative 2, at ito yung positive 5. Saan kaya? Paganyan ba? Or pakaliwa? Itong negative 2, going to the right ba? Or going to the left? So, kuha tayo ng negative 3 sa left side ng negative 2. If x is equal to negative 3. So, yung negative 3 substitute by x. Kaya, the square of negative 3, negative 3 times negative 3, minus 10 is less than or equal to 0. So, the square of negative 3, that is 9. Negative 3 times negative 3, positive 9. Minus 10 is less than or equal to 0. 9 plus 9, 18 minus 10, so equal siya sa 8. 8 is less than or equal to 0. So, true ba yan or false? False. So, kasi mas malaki ang 8. Okay? So, ibig sabihin natin dito, hindi pwede na ang solution natin ay going to the left. Sala. Pangalawa, if x equals 0, substitute x by 0. Kaya, the square of 0 minus 3 times 0 minus 10 is less than or equal to 0. 0 na yan. Kaya natira, 0 plus 0 minus 10 less than or equal to 0. The answer is negative 10 is less than or equal to 0. True. Correct ka dyan. So, true yan. So, ibig sabihin, pag ganito yan. Okay? So, lahat ng number, ito ay true. Pag ganyan. Next. Testing point natin, sa right side ng 5, 6. So, the square of 6 minus 3 times 6 minus 10. The square of 6 is 36. Negative 3 times 6 is negative 18. Copy lang yung negative 10. Copy rin yung symbol na to. So, 36 minus 18 is 18 minus 10. So, that is 8 is less than or equal to 0. So, that is false. So, ibig sabihin, hindi dito yan. So, ito yung magiging solution ng ating inequality. Yan. At ang solution set natin ay x is greater than or equal to negative 2 included tong negative 2 sa solution natin. At ang x is less than or equal to negative 5. Paganyan naman yan. Kaya, yung ating solution, lahat dito na nadaanan nito, included ang 5 at negative 2, is the value of x or the solution of our inequality. At isa pa dyan. Okay? So, balik natin. Tatandaan natin, kapag yan ay less than or equal to, tandaan to, less than or equal to, ang magiging graph natin ay paganyan. Magsasalubong. Pero, kung ito ay greater than or greater than or equal to ang graph niyan paganyan. Hindi yan magsasalubong. Hiwalay. Okay, ha? So, yan lang. Technique yun. Clue natin. Kapag less than, magsasalubong. Kapag greater than, maghihiwalay. Okay? So, sana naintindihan natin yan. Lesson Task 4. Solve the problems. Mrs. Dalisay is planning to fence her vacant lot for a parking space. The desired width of the lot is 8 meters longer than its length. What will be the possible dimension of the parking space if it should be less than 48 meters square? Okay, itong problem natin is parallel to the problem na nasa module. Okay? Kaya kung anong steps nito, sundan lang natin, makukuha natin yung sagot natin doon sa task natin, sa module natin. So, this is the diagram. Okay? Ito yung length. At ito yung width. Kasi, the desired width of a lot is 8 meter longer. So, this is 8 meter longer of the length. So, let x is our length. Okay, let x equals to length. Then, ang width natin is x plus 8. Area is equal length times width. So, transform the given inequality into quadratic equation. Make sure to express in standard form. So, papalitan natin to ng quadratic equation or symbol nito. So, inequality natin magiging equal. Dinistribute na rin natin. Okay, x times x, x squared. X times 8 is 8x. Then, hindi siya naka-standard form. Gumamit ako ng APE by negative 48. Kaya, so ang sagot natin, x squared plus 8x minus 48 equals 0. Yung iba ang tawag, transpose. Kapag nag-transpose sa isang side ng equation, magpapalit. Yung 48 lumipat sa left side, so that will become negative. Equals 0. Next, itong x squared plus 8x minus 48 equals to 0. So, ang gagamitin ko ulit dito ay factoring. So, factor x squared plus 8x minus 48. Ano ba yung factor ng 48? Okay, ang factor ng 48 na ang sum ay 8 ay 12 and negative 4. 12 times negative 4, that is negative 48. 48. The sum ng 12 and negative 4, 12 minus 4, that is 8. So, this is the correct factor of our equation. Next, alam nyo na yung susunod. Equate to 0 or zero product property. Paghiwalayin natin, x plus 12 equals 0 at yung sa kabila, x minus 4 equals 0. APE or transpose, so it becomes x equals negative 12 at yung isa naman, x equals to 4. Negative 4 nag-transpose sa right side becomes positive. Positive 12 nag-transpose sa right side, it becomes negative 12. Okay. Etong negative, when we're talking about area, hindi na kasama yung negative. Ano na lang yung kukunin natin? So, 4. So, ang length natin ay 4 at ang width natin ay 4 plus 8 is 12. So, ito yung ating condition. Yung length natin ay mas malaki sa 1 pero hindi tataas sa 4. Length is greater than or equal to 1. Length is greater than 1 and length is less than 4. Ang width naman natin, width is greater than 9 but width is less than 12. Okay? So, lahat ng mababa sa 12, 11.99, 11.8, yun yung value ng width natin. Kaya yung possible dimension natin, 1 by 9. Okay? 2 by 10. 3 by 11. So, yun yung magiging value ng ating dimension, ng ating parking lot. Okay, na magagawa. 1 by 9, okay? Included pala yan. So, pwedeng 1 by 9, 2 by 9, 1.2 by 9.2 kasi mag-a-add lang tayo ng 8. So, lahat yan, possible dimension. Maraming sagot na ang makukuha natin dito. So, I'm hoping na naintindihan natin yung lesson natin para sa video ito. Sana masugutan natin yung mga tasks sa week 6. Thank you and God bless.